We have a power outage. There was a rainstorm and thunderstorm overnight, and we woke up to the aircon being off and being really, really warm. And the power has been out at least for 2 hours now. It's 5:05 a.m. Helga has a 6 a.m. meeting and we need to get going. I'm gonna go up and wake her up now.
You know, they say you should differentiate yourself from the competition. You should have some sort of a unique thing about you, something different. I'm gonna start vlogging everything on an 85mm.
Today kind of went by quickly. I got a Thai phone number now finally. I got a data plan, but the apartment is still without power. I walked down the street and I just coincidentally found the place where a tree had fallen over some power cables. Obviously we can't cook anything. I set up a Foodpanda account. Unfortunately, today has not been a very dynamic day. Just a whole lot of boring stuff that needs to get done, you know, phone number, you know, go to the store, buy supplies for cleaning, toilet paper, all kinds of just mundane, boring that is not vloggable. So yeah, hopefully things are going to pick up a little bit in the next few days. Hopefully my schedule goes down a little bit so I can be a little bit more conceptual, make a little bit more content about camera gear. Now I've been reunited with the rest of my camera gear. I have some thoughts and some ideas about comparing some lenses and cameras, especially because there's a whole lot of things happening in the camera world. I believe an R1 and R5 Mark II are just around the bend. So it's going to be interesting to see how Sony replied to that, how those cameras stack up against the other manufacturers. Yeah, there's a new generation just behind the corner, so I'm thoroughly excited to see what Sony is going to offer. I'm personally really hoping for open gate. I have some anamorphic lenses that I really enjoy using just for personal stuff and just for fun. And an open gate video mode would be really well received. With the 16:9 format, standard 4K format that comes out of just about any video camera these days, and with the 1.8 squeeze factor on the anamorphic lens, the image is quite thin. But when I use it to take pictures, that same lens, 85mm 1.8x squeeze, I really think that format looks beautiful. So I would really like to see that in a video format from Sony soon. I'm really hoping it was a good decision getting these lenses in E-mount rather than PL mount. I made a review on the 50mm. I haven't done a review on the 85mm, but the 85mm is beautiful. I went on a road trip late last year with my childhood friends. We all turned 40 last year. So I took with me two cameras. I took with me the Sony A7SIII, which this is being shot on currently. And I took with me a Fuji...
Good Lord.
I took with me a Fuji X-H2S and a Viltrox 27mm 1.2 Pro lens. And even though I thought I was going to grab the Fuji way more, I almost exclusively took pictures with the Sony A7SIII. I'm a really big fan of panorama images. I used to stitch images together back in the day a lot, and I'm also really love the X-Pan, Hasselblad X-Pan, that like really wide format. And I don't know, there's something really special about that 85mm lens from Greyjoy. I really love using it, and I used it a ton for pictures. So if I could get that lens on a full frame, open gate sensor from Sony sometime this fall or early next year, I would be a very happy man. But if Sony decides to skip altogether open gate on their next generation, that would frustrate me. I'm not saying I would switch systems, but I'm saying that would frustrate me. I think that's about all I can muster to talk about today, guys. I am completely exhausted. Food should be here shortly, and I need to edit this, so I'm calling it. Thank you so much for the watch, and see you again tomorrow.